We have an opportunity and I think a responsibility as individuals and as groups of people to inspire that next generation.
The voice of women is very, very important. But I think that the best advice that I could give to any woman wanting to make things happen and make things work within the creative industry is be brave, tell your story and make sure that others are listening.
It's probably the responsibility of people, in my generation to make sure that we make time and space to think about younger female creatives coming through and what we can do to help, certainly in terms of finding time to do some mentoring and coaching.
I'd say for anyone starting out, you should just engage with other people's work. Don't necessarily try to imitate that, but it's really good to get a sense of yourself by rubbing yourself up against other people.
I read an article in the RTS magazine recently and it said that women are given clipboards and men are given cameras. We've made some great leaps forward. There are more women in filmmaking, more women directors, more women getting involved in the technical side, but it is still happening. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do it, because you absolutely can do it.
But even as we celebrate the achievements of those trailblazing Lancashire creative women, we can't ignore the need to work harder to increase representation and diversify our creative and cultural industries. Too often, women, particularly those from underrepresented communities, face barriers to entry and advancement within our sector.
Coming from a South Asian culture, women are kind of always seem to stay quiet, like don't say as much as you can or what you don't need to, and I've always kind of argued against that. With me, I had a lot of backlash from my family studying art or going to art university, and it was always like, you can't do that, where's that going to get you, what job are you going to get, there's no income in it. So it's always, even if you've got people being negative, just push yourself because it's what you believe in.
We will not flinch nor fall, for we have come too far, so we battle like queens should. Mothers called to combat, like the battalions of our families.
So for me, it's about making sure that we are living in a world that equity, equality and diversity at the heart of your practice. And we want to be loved, we want to laugh, and we want to connect with one another. And it's about just seeing people for who they are.